Sorry about that, you guys. My phone went hot. When you come back into the live, check in so I know you're back. I do apologize. Listen, my phone got hot. Baby, the tea was hot. Tea was hot. My phone got hot because I'm sitting outside. And I hadn't thought about you guys. I'm in Florida. If you know anything about Florida, it's hot. So like I said, you guys, I'm here for YouTube purposes. So I'm going to entertain you. You guys, I know the things that I say are allegedly my words, my views, my thoughts, how I feel. So if you back out there, come back into the live. Just, hey, Michelle, baby, my phone went hot. My tea was so hot and so bored. It just been hot. But where I'm sitting at, I'm in Duval, you guys. I'm in northeastern Florida. Baby, hurricanes are coming after us like crazy. So it's probably like over 100 degrees out here because these hurricanes are out here in the ocean. So it's way more hot. It's not even supposed to be this hot in October, not even in Florida. So the way how I had my phone positioned, I wasn't even thinking about it. The sun's sitting right on it. So the phone went hot, hot. But like I said, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys, but like I said, you guys, when you come back into the TV, come back in. And like I said, you guys, I'm here for entertainment purposes. I'm going to entertain you, baby. It was hot up in here, honey. The tea was getting hot. My phone say, oh, shoot. But like I said, you guys, shout out to my daughter, my goddaughter, Royalty. Shout out to my all five of my god grandkids. And like I said, you guys, people, it just baffled me how so many people can do so many things for money. Oh my goodness, you guys, when they say money is the worst of all evil, when they say money, you guys, is a true thing. Hey, Nancy K, I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, my phone was hot. And look, I'm 61, so I don't even know. I'm in here just going off, whatever. Don't even know my phone went hot. And to be honest, I don't even think my phone even let me know until I just say YouTube shut off. And it was hot. Hey, Princess, hey, Romeo, welcome back to the tea, you guys. But like I say, I'm going to here chat with you guys. Hope the phone run hot again because I got it down low so the sun is not on it. Princess going to say, money, you need to unsubscribe from all the TDG platform for victim shaming and siding with the pedo. Chelsea, hey baby. Chelsea said it gets me so pissed that they're trying to take attention from Jalea and pinning it on Royalty. Exactly. You got this is what they've been doing since day one. This is what a jester, a creep. This is how he moved. That's like I'm gonna say, pay attention to the pattern. He's sending all these people out. He is pissed off with the whole family. And listen, another thing I want to say. One of the that's a movie, you guys, I want you to see. Put a one in the chat if you familiar with Rambo with Sylvester Stallone. I got some homework for you guys. I want the people on the other side, if they're in my chat, if you're across the way, I want you. You ain't got to reach out and tell SweetTeacup, but I got a movie for you too. Put a one in the chat if you are familiar with Rambo series. Rambo, they got the Rambo 1, 2, 3, and then they got Rambo called, I think it's The Last Blood. Okay, I want you to look at that for your homework. If you have seen that movie, you're going to know where I'm going with this. In that movie, you guys, in the last one, Sylvester Stallone playing Rambo, it's where his niece was abducted. Now, stay with me. I'm going to show you how people, in that movie, like I said, you guys, all movies, all stories, I guarantee you have some kind of way of connecting to real life. Things that have happened in the past. That's how people come up with writing books and doing movies and stories, because they think about something that they experienced or they endure or they seen or they heard, and then they flip it and turn it into a story, a book, or whatever. Well, in that movie, you guys, it shows where he has a niece that he raised since she was a child. Now, I'm going to show you where I'm going with this, and it is going to regulate. Prince is going to say, okay, money, and you, DDG, I'll say, clown for 20. DDG don't know what he did, right? But in the movie, the little girl, I guess, she didn't have a relationship with her father. And in the movie, she wanted to go back and find her dad. She wanted to have closure. And Sylvester Stallone told her, he said, that man has a black heart. Put T-cups in my chat if you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen the movie and you know what I'm talking about. You know, when Sylvester Stallone said that in that movie, it regulated with me. Because That's another way you can describe a jester. He got a black heart, you guys. You cannot help someone, fix someone, or anything with someone that has a black heart. That means their heart is so black and so corrupted. It's nothing that you can do. And in that movie, he tells his niece, he said, that man has a black heart. You guys, in that movie, people would say across the way, oh, I don't think a jester would do that. I don't think a predator would do that. Well, look at the movie. Look at that movie. Rambo, The Last Blood. I think that's the title of it. But it's the last sequence of the movie that he made, because he's an old man now. Well, in that movie, that young girl, she had a friend. She had a friend, and her friend was secretly jealous of her. Her friend reached out to her and told her, hey, I found your dad. She knew that girl wanted to connect with her dad. She had, she was a little girl and everything. But Sylvester Stallone shielded her. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to tie this in with my goddaughter Royalty and the 5 grandkids. The same way how Royalty shielded Jaleel, Leon, and Nation from Jamie. Royalty knew what kind of man he was. So people across the way say, oh, what a terrible mother. She keep her kids from the daddy. There are some men out, you guys, out here in this world. There are some mothers out here. They got black hearts. It's nothing. It don't matter how much you try to love them, how much you try to be good for them or do for them. Their heart just painted black. Just like God made good, God made evil. And let me just tell you something else. And you guys, keep me focused. I'm going to go back to the story. People across the way, or anyone that say, okay, you believe in God. Well, if you believe in God, then you should know when things happen, we know God brings trials and tribulation to people. Now, whenever something come Royalty way, people want to just drag her, whatever. When something come a jester way, they want to act like, oh, well, he's such a good person. Well, first of all, God ain't going to let things happen that God don't want to happen. God have a reason for everything. He has a reason for everything. Everything. You guys, our life is already written up, sealed, and everything. Everything. So if a jester and a creep is in this situation, if they could go in, and the jester, he just did it allegedly to my he heaven church. Well, jester, since you believe in God so much and you believe in church so much, then why are you fighting what's going on now? Do you not believe that God have had this to come into your life for a reason, to prove that who you are? You could go to church and say, oh, I'm in church and I find myself. And you say at the same time, talking about he believe in God. Well, God don't make mistakes, baby. God don't make mistakes. Everything is done for a reason. Everything. And people want to, blame Royalty. Everything goes on in this black-hearted jester heart. People want Royalty to be responsible for that. And that's insane. That's insane. She's not his mom. She didn't birth him. And then, allegedly, I heard DDG say that. I heard DDG say, he didn't say Royalty name, but he said, oh, when people do so. What you mean? What the fuck? What you mean when he do so? What the hell he did for Royalty? He was homeless, remember? He had no house. He had no money. So what the fuck did he do for Royalty? Not a damn thing. But brought that old black ass hard mentality over to Royalty and her family. Anybody out there that say, oh, he did this, but he didn't have anything. Royalty did for him. Royalty bought the camera, the video, the house, everything. And at this point, Royalty had the content. Just look at it. Look how somebody done fell off. But they want to quit to say that. Like I said, they want to hold Royalty accountable for what? No, Royalty don't have to be accountable for his sins. Royalty don't have to be accountable for his wrongdoing. Royalty don't have to be accountable for his illegitimate children. That's on him. Hey, Pamela Queen. Hey, baby. He has that camera walking like a damn fool. And them dudes look like they up to no good. Oh, they up to no good, but that's okay because God is a good God. Because we going to give people across the way something to talk about. Talk about that new baby that don't came up. That little boy allegedly that looked just like him. Just like him. And like I said, I know my words and my views and my thoughts, and allegedly is how I feel. But we all know it's facts. We all know it's true. But let me get back to the movie. In that movie, her best friend, at least she thought that was her best friend. But see, grandmama, shout out to the good grandmama you got. Drop the royal crowns in the chat for Grandma Royalty. Drop the royal crown in the chat for Grandma Royalty. In that movie, that grandmama knew that little girl was foul. She said in that movie, she said, she was no good. That's why the little girl was sent away back to Mexico. I guess that was her hometown. But that girl searched that girl out. Her friend, she set the girl up for human trafficking. She saw her friend down the river. Don't tell me people won't do that in real life, because people will. People will. And they tried to tell that little girl, and she was 17. She was 17 and getting ready to graduate. My God, granddaughter Jaleel is 17. She went to Mexico to go search out this man, not even knowing what these people had set up for her. The things that people do for drugs and money and fame and popularity. She went there and they set that girl up. And she literally had a conversation with her dad. Now, like I say, this movie is going to regulate. When she's standing there talking with her father, after I say this, I want you all to drop the teacups in my chat again, if you agree with me, what I'm about to say. In this movie, she asked her dad, she said, why did you leave me and my mom? Do you know that man looked at her and he said, you look just like your mother. He said, you look just like your mother and you are just like your mother. And he said that he did not want them. So if a man could truly hate the mother of his child, why people can't realize that that man would hate that daughter? So if my God grandbaby, baby princess, look exactly like royalty, because baby, she look just like royalty. I don't heard that jester and creep say to my God granddaughter, you just like your mama. And in that movie, see, that's how I say movies and folks tell you guys in books, it's going to teach you a lot of stuff about life. The world goes in a circle. In that movie, that man looked at that girl and she said, why did you leave me? He said, because I hate you and your, basically he said he hate her and her mom. He hate his own daughter because she is just like her mother. So if we could watch a whole jester rant and rage up until today, that how he hate royalty so much, you guys, that damn jester he do not like that baby princess. It's a lie. Because she looked exactly like royalty. She got royalty face. She got everything. And at this point, she got royalty personality. She got royalty energy. And he hates it. He hates it. Drop the teacups in the chat. You agree with SweetTeacup. I guarantee you, if a man hates, I have lived it. I have seen it, you guys. I have lived through it. If a man hates the mother of his child, and if that child remind that man of that mother, he will hate that child as well. Look how that man in that movie sold his own daughter to trafficking. They sold that girl to trafficking for money, drugs, and that girl that's supposed to have been a friend didn't care. The daddy didn't care. They did not care. People think because a jester is the biological father that he won't do no harm. Well, let's just test the water. I'm just going to ask people at the Tea Palace. You guys at the Tea Palace right now. I want you to drop the royal crowns in my chat again. And I just want you to be honest. You don't have to agree with me. You can say it from your heart. If you're on the other side of the gate, speak up for yourself. Take what you think you feel about that gesture. Be honest. Drop the royal crowns in my chat if you feel deep down in your heart to save his own soul, to save himself, that he will bring harm to Princess Baby Daya. Drop the royal crowns in my chat. Absolutely. He would do that. To save himself, he would definitely sell that baby down the river. I don't care what nobody say. Drop the royal crown in the chat if that's how you feel. Just for going at what you have witnessed, seen, heard from in the past. He would sell that baby down the river to save his own soul. The same way how they did in that movie. Look at the movie, people across the way. Look at the movie and ask yourself, Do you think that's possible? Look at that movie and you're going to see the way how that father spoke on that mother and told his own daughter he didn't like her, he hated her. You cannot tell me that a man cannot hate his own biological child if he hate the mother so much. But like I said, you guys, I wanted to tell you all that too. That's your homework. And it's called Rambo, the Last Blood. A man can hate a mother so much. You guys, I have heard this man say in the internet so much how much he hate royalty. At the end of the day, allegedly, I don't heard this man say he don't want her walking around here breathing. He don't even want her to be existing. How on earth can they even think that Jessica, look at that baby girl, knowing she look just like her mama, and he don't have a black heart? And also, if you think that Jester has a black heart, because now he's the Jester of the black heart, I want you all to drop smiley faces flowers in the chat. I ain't say flowers. If you believe that Jester has a black heart, baby, he worse than a Grinch. The Grinch just had a green heart, but this creep, this Jester, this predator, he has a black heart. I want you to drop flowers in my chat. So I got my crayon emoji made up. I need to make some royal flowers, and I need to make a black heart, because I'm gonna tell you, baby, it's real life, real story. People can have black heart out here in the universe. In the universe. And no matter what you do, no matter how much love you try to give them, how much you try to befriend them, how much you try to help them, you're not going to be able to help them, baby, because their heart came in black. It came in black. And like I say, you guys, and he hates them. He hates them because he cannot allegedly use them anymore. He cannot use them for money, for views and content. Because now he sees, after he sold his soul to the devil, say what you want to say, and I'm not going to say allegedly, he definitely made that deal and made that box. Ask yourself something else too. How you going to do a loan off a YouTube channel, and in your YouTube channel, it got a single mother, and it got 3 older grandkids? How can you say out of your mouth and sign with your hand a contract and validate it and say you are going to make videos and make the money to pay back a loan, but you're using a mother and 3 kids for collateral? That's human trafficking right there. That's you doing human trafficking right there. Put a 1 in chat. You agree with that? Will you agree with what I'm saying with SweetTeacup? Think about it. Step outside the box. We know human trafficking where they grab a person and then they keep them tied down and locked down. But what if somebody grab your personality, your character, your face, your entertainment, and then they entrap it in their YouTube channel and then just post your face and everything about you and your kids every day, all day? Baby, that's human trafficking too. Put a 1 in the chat. You agree with SweetTeacup? That should be illegal. I feel that if they're not in a relationship and they're not in a house together, and if that person do not want them posting them, you two should come up with a new rule that if you don't get that person consent, mean that it need to be a signature, it need to be notarized while that person is there, and you both get it notarized, that they should not be able to post videos of somebody like that. Because to me, that's human trafficking as well. You're taking their face, their voice, their character, their blessing that God blessed them with to entertain people on YouTube, but they got it entrapped in their black heart on their YouTube channel and just running it and making money off them. No, that should be a new guideline. I think, you know what? I think we should reach out to YouTube and we should say that. I think we should say that, it need to be a guideline that if you are not in the same house, resident, living with the individual, that you need to have some form where it was validated and notarized by them where you stood in front of witnesses, a legal notary saying that you give permission for them to do that. Because no one should be able to run. It's the same thing. Think about it. If human trafficking right now, what we known is for is where you take an individual and you use them and you use them and you sell their body and people abuse them and use it and you receive money. Stay with me now. And you receive money. Well, isn't that the same thing when someone use your face and you in videos and sell you because it's not them and they're receiving money? It should be the same thing, but in a different, not as heavy, but it's still human trafficking. You are taking people and you're taking their faces and their voices and their body and you're selling it. You're putting it up on YouTube to make money. That should be illegal. Hey, Cynthia McDonough. Hey, my new best friend. Hey, baby. Cynthia McDonough. Hey, sweetie. I will be your best friend. No problem. But like I said, you guys, don't you think that should be considered human trafficking on YouTube? We're going to give it a whole title. It's human video trafficking. That's what it is on YouTube. You are taking people faces and voices. You taking their life, you're taking their soul, and you uploading it on your videos, and you are making money and money. You are using them when they didn't give you consent. They're not getting no money, and you're using them to make yourself rich. That should be illegal. Yes, you guys. Thank you, money. Please don't forget to hit that like button. And also, money. I think you want my join the membership challenge. The membership thing is open now. We thought one of my protectors say it was a iPhone situation. That if you have an iPhone, it's differently to join with an Android. So it should be now where you should be able to join. And so, like I say, I have a membership, you guys, as low as $1.99 if you want to support me. Just support my channel for me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I do Sam too, you guys. I do a lot of stuff. I do cooking, I do Sam, I do dancing, I do everything because I don't want to lead you down the road straight. You just don't know where you get. And you know what? Allegedly, I heard that gesture, not the gesture trying to copy grandma now all of a sudden on his new channel. I do some of everything. You just trying to copycat. He copycat off of everybody. Off of everybody. But like I said, you guys, if you want to join the membership, you can do that as low as $1.99. Greatly appreciate it. But like I say, we got a new thing now. And I'm going to call it, and I hope YouTube make it part of the guideline. I call it human video trafficking. If you are uploading people on your channel and you don't have a form that was validated and notarized and sent and uploaded to YouTube, they should not be able to post people on their videos like that. No, I don't give a damn if it's old videos. I don't care if they used to be together. No, YouTube should come. And I hope they come out with a new rule about that in 2025. Wouldn't that be amazing? I hope YouTube come in and shut it down. I hope so. Chester say they're trying to spin and saying Julia bite was ashy. It doesn't matter if a bite was ashy or not. You still don't get the right on someone's back. My phone is getting hot again, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and go because I don't want the live to die on you again. But I love you guys. But like I say, you guys, if you want to become a member. Yes, thank you, money. If you want to become a member, you guys, go ahead and join my channel for me. And like I say, you guys, if I got to go do my sim because I love my sim. You got to keep that peace. You got to keep your body healthy and everything. So I love my Sims. I got to go work on my Sims. So if I don't come back live tonight, but if I come back later, I'm going to wait for the sun to come down because we got multiple hurricanes out there in that ocean, baby. It feels like it's over 100 degrees in Duval, Florida right now. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.